Hello everyone, this is Scott Caruso from Java 1.13.07 here with my week 4 reflection video. I'm happy to report that my application this week turned out way better than my week 2 or week 3 applications turned out. Part of that reason is because I went back to the drawing board, and at the beginning of the week I started over from scratch and wrote a new application because the old one had just taken me so far into the gutter that I didn't know how I was going to get out. So the easiest way for me to fight back was simply to start from scratch and really make sure I understood and nailed the concepts. And I feel like I did in the application I'm going to show you. I feel is a real evolution in terms of what I'm able to do with Java. Though that being said, I still think I prefer Objective-C to Java. Part of it is because we spent so much time with Objective-C, I feel much more comfortable with it at this point. But because of all the hardships I've had this week and kind of the stress that the work has given me on top of working 60 hours a week to try to get our game released at work, Java has not been a fun experience, and I'm sure it will get better, and I'm sure I will get more comfortable with it, but for the time being, I'm still going to lean towards Objective-C. Let's go take a look at the application. I'll talk you through some of the things that are in there. So here is the new and improved application, kind of stealing from an own idea of my own for an application about governmental outreach for customers. It's called MyGov. It essentially allows a user to stay connected to politicians wherever he is, both by searching through a zip code or by viewing a saved database that he's got. Very simple concept. You enter a zip code for where you are located. I am located at 02021. You will notice that when you can't see it in the emulator, but on the device itself, it defaults to a numbers-only keyboard view for more user friendliness. Perform a search, and it takes you to a results page. The layout that I chose, the design pattern I chose, the more complicated thing that I chose to do was a picker view that dynamically updates the information below based on what you've selected up here. You can save to favorites. You'll get a message. If you try to save the same one to favorites, you'll get a message saying that you've already saved the politician. And you can go and look at the politicians that you have saved. You probably also observed that when you were looking at the politicians, there are spots for Twitter handles and websites. Had I had more time this week, I likely would have tried to incorporate some kind of web view to take you to Twitter pages or websites, but time simply got away from me. We'll take a look at the code itself real quick. I want to look at two things in particular. First of all, I chose to remove the enum from the actual code that is being generated during the application. This wasn't a decision I made lightly. I really wanted to find a way to use it since it was one of the original requirements. However, the enum that I had in here was about the years that a senator or representative serve, and it would have calculated how many years were left in that person's term, and I just didn't think that added enough value to the display. Going forward, I would certainly try to find a better use for this or some other enum, but I felt that the application was actually better without it, so I left it out. The API that I'm using is from a company called Sunlight Labs. They do a lot of congressional work. It's a simple HTTP request that you make. You can see all throughout the application in both the display politicians page. If we scroll down through the code here, you can see where I'm setting a number of content views and views by IDs, where I have used resources, the layouts and things, and I've also maintained the connection verification as well. So that is the project for week 4. Hope everyone else had a great week 4 as well, and look forward to talking to everybody again sometime down the road. Thank you.